Yo, what is going on? Good morning. How are we doing? GZW coming in first, man. I feel like you are on a massive streak of coming in first every time. I feel like you're holding a streak here. I feel like you're holding a streak, dude. DW, good morning. Akima, good morning. Shregs, good morning. We got a couple Aussies in the chat, man. I'm old and up early. I think Gray Zone's getting better by the day. It really is, man. It really is, dude. And obviously a lot of attention's going to be back on it again here starting tomorrow, because drops will go live tomorrow, which is exciting. Which is very exciting. I'm sad that we're only going to be able to be around for a portion of the morning there. We're going to kick off today with a little one shot. A little mango. A little orange mango. You only want the Marpet camo? Well, you're in luck. You're in luck, man. You'll be able to get that starting tomorrow. You wanted to watch a lot by watching me. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching that, dude. Will camo help against enemies? Eh, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's a great start. I think it's a great start. Obviously, there are some issues, you know, that we see with it, but you know, those are those are issues that we can't really do anything about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yo, Mike, what's going on? Alice, good morning. Nate, how's it going? Yeah, we were able to get the game audio situated. It's because of the new computer. There was a which is always the last thing that you look at. You like change all of your other settings and still couldn't figure it out. And what it was there was enhancements on the new gaming PC in the sound settings on the computer. So that's what it was, which is silly. It's silly that those are turned on by default, which wasn't ideal. Which was not ideal. Nactistic says, congratulations on your transition. You look like a guy. Dude, imagine being so fragile that that's the first thing that you ever say in my chat. First off. Weird, dude. Weird. I feel like you got some things on your mind that maybe therapy can help with. And you know what, dude? Go for it, bro. I really hope that you find
I like your beard.
Whatever it is that you're looking for, man. Did you see the stream PC? What do you mean? What's up, Carlos? All you want is new guns and ammo? Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, I think with crafting, we're going to get either most of the good ammo be a craftable thing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. felt like I heard an echo on that follow. Oh, the stream machine. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, man. The stream machine is cool and all. I'm for it. I most likely would not play. I wouldn't play games in my living room. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that gameplay style of life has left me a long time ago. If I'm gonna come play games, I'm gonna get on my expensive ass new computer. I'm gonna play on my system. I'm not gonna couch co-op it, right? You know, like that's just not where I'm at. Now, if you are a console person that wants to get into PC games, this makes sense to me. The price though does not, right? The price does not. So part of the price problem is obviously the AI bullshit that we're dealing with, but you know, it is what it is. Have I tried Ready or Not? I have. I like Ready or Not. How to use flashbangs? You use them, man. I don't know. Binary Omega coming in with the 6 months of subs, dude. Thank you for the 6 months of subs, bro. Appreciate that. The specs are horrible for the price. If that thing was still like $700, absolutely worth it. Especially if you're transferring over from the console to wanting to get into like PC gaming, it's a great place to start. Not way too expensive. I mean, are people gonna buy it? Sure, they're gonna want the new thing, but yeah. I hope in the future they add pieces of gold to GZW. Technically, there is gold bars that exist in the game. It is for a mission. But it would be very cool loot that was, I mean, like you're talking probably a couple $100,000, like if there was a gold bar in the game that you could actually loot and bring back. I think that's a great idea, man. I would love to see something like that. Gold is too heavy. Yeah, I mean, like you put one bar in your bag, you're not moving. Thanks for the community. Absolutely, dude. I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, some of the traps, like some of the traps don't work properly. That is true. Yeah, Father of Gaming Afternoon in the UK. Thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Appreciate that, man. Are you excited to build this weekend? Wait, what? Build? We built last weekend. We built the PC last weekend. It went well, man. It took us about 4 hours to build the PC. And then another couple hours of tinkering around. And then eventually we got GZW up and running, man. So it was great. What is the command? I know Dime made a command. That has all of the components. Those aren't going to be the right commands. Those commands lists are not accurate. I don't remember what Dime did for it. Let's see. First guess. First guess, dude. So Corsair was awesome enough to partner with us on this build, so we were able to build it pretty much almost exclusively with Corsair parts, which was awesome. And man, it was great, dude. You know, and we went in kind of not, you know, we've built plenty of PCs, so that's nothing new. But like as far as understanding how everything went, I mean, we just kind of figured it out together. It was great. We had a great time. Are they going to launch LMGs in the future? Maybe, we'll see. I've been on the fence about this. Like, I would love to see an LMG in the like the SAW or anything in the game, man. But I still stand on the side that until we get a proper skills mechanic in the game, that I don't think it's a good idea to bring in a I don't think it's a good idea to bring in an LMG, because if we're being honest, man, if there's no perks to carrying this weapon, you're instantly going to be over encumbered by things. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be incredibly heavy with the amount of ammo that you would need to bring with you to make that weapon usable. Is going to require that. And then if you loot a single item, you're going to be over encumbered. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Also, bipods would definitely be a thing. So I don't think that the LMG would come into the game until they have brought the skill system that they plan to launch. Because there's just no way that it makes sense to have that weapon and it be usable without a stamina buff, without a strength buff, without a you know, a skill buff there. It just does not seem, in my mind, in a game that tries to say that we're focused on realism, with, I know there's some asterisks here as of late, but in that mindset, it doesn't make sense to me to do it until you have those features in the game. You know what I mean? So until we get those features, I just don't foresee it being a thing, personally. No wipe with this patch. No, this is a patch. So they only will wipe the game when there is a major number update. When I say number update, I mean going from 0.3 to 0.4. There was an update that would be considered a major update, so there was a wipe. 0.4 to 0.5, which is what the next iteration of the next update will be. There will definitely be a wipe, but that's not going to happen until like probably end of the year. Right now we're getting 0.4.5.0, which will contain the new PvP changes, and then obviously you know, the Twitch drops. I really don't see a purpose or a need for an LMG in this game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, especially with what seems to be the direction of the base fighting, trying to push that away from the bases. You don't. I foresee like, hey, we need to hunker down and hold this base. Like, yeah, the LMG would be great. You just pop it up on the sandbags and, you know, fire away. But again, you're right. I don't necessarily, like, other than it being a fun weapon to shoot and you want to use it, I don't necessarily see it being a weapon that's going to be used a lot. So there is that. How is the new PC? The new PC is great, man. It's running fantastic, dude. Really excited. Been loving it. Been loving it, man. Skill like steady aim and more endurance. Yeah, so they've talked about it briefly in the past. but they haven't given too much information on their system. But they basically said they want to have like a skill system that you earn throughout the game that improves it. Now, they haven't talked to them all about it since then, so you know, it's up in the air as when it's coming. What we know is coming in 0.5 so far, to as long as things stay on track, is crafting is definitely coming. We know that. There is a possibility that the base, like your hideout, would also be coming in the crafting update. So very exciting on what that is and what that's going to look like, but we still don't know. When there's a wipe, does your character reset to 0? Yeah, 100%. Everything, all your gear goes back to basically the starter edition or whatever edition you have. So if you have the supporter edition, all that stuff that you got with it, that's what you get. That's what you get. Never heard a real man say he never seen a purpose for a belt-fed weapon in war. I don't know if your comment's trying to be disparaging or not. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, dude. I do think an LMG would be fun in the game, yeah. I do. I just don't think it's going to work until they make a system. Oh, well, I'm not a Marine, so I would not know that. It just seemed like a weird thing to say. Out of context from not a veteran, it doesn't make sense. It sounds like, you know. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm probably a little too woke for my own good. You know what I mean? What do I mean a system? What I mean by a system is that in the game, everyone has the same skills, right? Like, I've played this game for 2,000 hours, right? But my stamina, my strength, my endurance, my ability to jump, like, those are all exactly the same as someone that just bought the game today, right? Now, the question is whether you think that is a good thing or a bad thing. Personally, my personal opinion here, I think it's a bad thing. I think that if you've played this game a very long time, I think that you should be able to improve your stats as you progress through the game. At the base level of this, at the base level of increasing those stats, I just really feel like if they don't do anything, what they should do is after level 10, every 10 levels, you gain a little bit of stamina. You gain a little bit of strength. You gain a little bit of something. Let's be realistic here. You're not going to be carrying 2 tons of gear, but like in the mindset of progressing your level in the game as a meaningful benefit of continuing to play the game, that makes sense to me. So like, even if they never did anything with a skill thing, I really think they should implement something like that that's going to reward you for playing the game. That being said, they have talked about doing a skill system. They have not really gone too far into the details, and I don't want to continue to talk about what I have heard from them because I cannot remember if it was live on their stream or if it was behind closed doors. Some of the behind closed doors conversations are open to talk about. There is no embargo on them. There was no NDA, but I also don't want to say something that I'm not supposed to. So that being said, the skill system that they talked about sounded really cool. It sounded really cool. They said they weren't gonna give much info on it because they didn't want their competitors to take that. That being said, the skill system I think is important for the game's success, right? Long term, having that. So for me, in my mind, based on what you can carry, which is a total of 54 kilos, if you pick up a giant ass LMG and then you're gonna pick up what, a couple hundred rounds to make that gun worth it, otherwise you're flying back to the base or going to a cop every couple minutes, you know, like you're gonna want to bring a bunch of ammo with you. You're going to be over capacity. Like that's just how that's going to go, you know what I mean? So I worry that if you put a gun in like that before the skill system in the game, it's not going to be used as much as you would want it to be used. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that I don't think that the gun's feasible until there's a skill system that you can gain strength, or you get certified in the LMG class of weapons and you gain plus, you know, 20 strength because of this weapon. So that means that you can carry, like it's easier to carry this weapon around because you've got a buff when using it because of your skills, right? Like those are the things that I'm saying. Yes, I did keep the 4090 or with the build. So basically how I do builds is because I have a 2 PC setup, we basically kind of you know, younger brother it, right? So the old gaming PC now has become the stream PC. The stream PC has now moved on to my home network, right? So the new PC is the new gaming PC. The old gaming PC has become the stream PC. And basically, because of the prices of cards these days, I have two great cards. I have a 4090 in the gaming PC, and I have a 3080 in the streaming PC, which both of those cards work just fine. They're not, you know, we're not missing out on anything. So we just basically kept those cards with those two builds and took the 4090 out of the gaming PC, put it in the new one, took the 3080 out of the old streaming PC and put it in the new streaming PC. Yeah, Kurt's right. The wipes are definitely for development. There's been talk that they're after 1.0 that there wouldn't be wipes, but we don't have a whole lot of other information. Even for development, it's pointless. Don't play the game then, dude. Don't play the game. They don't. The point of testing the game in early access is to test the entire progression of the game. And if you start the progression already at the finish line, what's the fucking point of playing the game? The point of playing the game is to acquire the loot, acquire the money, acquire the gear, complete all your missions, do all the things. You have to start from the beginning to work through the entire progression to make sure it makes sense. If you want to hold on to those things, this is not the time for you to play the game. Like that is how it is. Like, and I'm being very blunt here, and I'm not trying to be rude. That's just how it is, man. They have you cannot fully test a game like that by starting halfway through. You have to start over, dude. You have to start from scratch. You have to put everyone back at the same page. It's just how it is, dude. And that sucks. I understand. If you've never played a game in early access or in alpha or beta state that does this, it is not a great feeling at first. It is not a great feeling at first. Trust me. The very first Tarkov wipe, I was mad. My very first Tarkov wipe, I was like, what do you mean? I had my hideout all the way up. You know, hideout didn't exist at that time. But you know, I was like far. I'm like, oh, now I gotta start over again. This is bullshit. And like, I was like, okay, well, I'll do it. You know, like I'm gonna play it anyways. And I did. But it's just that's part of how it works, man. Supporters keep the same stuff. So if you have the supporter edition, if you remember back to right when the first time you played this game and you loaded into the base and you got that message from Handshake, he's like, here, I got some stuff for you, and he gave you a bunch of other stuff. That's the same scenario as it happens. That is exactly how it will happen right now. Is you will start once the wipe happens. Again, wipe is not happening tomorrow. Wipe will not happen until the end of the year. We are not wiping right now. That's not a thing that's happening. Wipe will be far away, at least 6 months away. You know what I mean? Well, probably 5 now, But still, wipe is at the end of the year, so we're good. But when it does happen, you just go back to whatever version of the game that you bought and the things that come with that version, which do change every wipe. This wipe, I would argue, the supporter edition, kind of not as great as it has in the past. In the past, we got some of the new things and you know, some of the NVGs, and this wipe, you know, wasn't. I mean, cool, but that wasn't great. So that is how that will work, though. What do you think about surveillance drones? I asked Mara directly. I said, hey, now that you have the free cam in the custom servers, have you ever thought about doing player controlled drones to scout the area? And they said no. Flat out no. Like not on the radar, not a thought, not something that, oh, that could be fun. Just no. I was like, oh, that sucks. I thought that would have been a cool thing. Make it really expensive, you know, fly it up, scout the area, you know, but no.
I like your beard.
I haven't played since Night Ops came out. Game is so different and I love it. Dude, it is a very different game since Night Ops, man. You're right. Did the CEO said that they may have a soft wipe for 0.5? Mara has talked before about the potential of not a full wipe. Personally, I don't think it's gonna happen. At least not until we get a little bit closer to the end game stuff. But right now, I don't think it's a good thing. Happy to be wrong about that. I just again, I think that there's a lot of things that full testing you miss out on if you don't start over. And I know that they... Are you sitting on my foot switch, Oliver? I think he is. I think that they miss out on a lot of things if they don't start from scratch. But I could be wrong, and happy to be wrong, you know? It would be interesting to see. Yo, Father of Gaming coming in with 100 bits. Can you play have multiple accounts on GZW, or you need to buy the game? You need to buy the game for each account. You need to buy the game for each account. Good news is right now you can save some money if you go to grayzonewarfare.com and buy the game and use my creator code, damn it Bennett, there. But even better news is that there's gonna be a Steam summer sale starting tomorrow, where the game's gonna be 33% off. So if you are looking to upgrade your game, this is the time. Starting tomorrow, that will be the time. We're probably gonna take and upgrade our other version of the game to the supporter edition as well, because that way we'll have all 3 supporter editions for all 3 characters. But yes, if you are looking to upgrade your game or purchase another copy of the game, I would look at the Steam sale starting tomorrow. If you don't make that sale, then buying a base version of the game from grayzonewarfare.com and using the creator code is going to be your best bet if you don't buy it during the Steam sale. Marathon is dying so rapidly, it'll be free to play soon. I don't know if it's going to go free to play or not. It'll be the PvE mode that comes out at the end of the month is end of July is going to be interesting. It sounds kind of cool. I don't know why that's coming through twice. But G-Funk coming in with the 3 months of subs. Thank you for the 3 months of subs, man. Appreciate that, dude. Black Amato coming in with the subscription over on YouTube. Thank you for that. Man, I know I get the hate for Marathon, man, but I fucking love Marathon, dude. I love that game. I'm just very bad at it, which is why I don't really play it. Because I like that game a lot, dude. Also, man, dude, I was on Reddit last night, man, just looking at a lot of the comments about drops. And it's just so sad. And I really I had like a whole like novel posted that I was gonna write and post it on one of the Twitch drops posts. But then I didn't, because I was like, you know, man, I'm just gonna get downvoted to oblivion on this. Like, it's really hard to reason with Reddit folks. But man, like, it's so sad to see people be like, fuck Twitch. I will never have an account there. How dare Madfinger? How dare Madfinger do this? Just let me buy it from you. Just like, dude, this is what they've chosen. This is the path that they've chosen. There's multiple benefits for Madfinger to do this. Why are you so against it? Why are you so against it, man? I can't believe people watch streamers. Just play the fucking game. I'm like, well, dude, I mean, the greatest and the best thing, if you don't want to do this, make a Twitch account, download OBS, stream your perspective of the game, gift yourself subs, and you'll get all the fucking things, man. Like, it is insane to me the level of
your beard.
Crazy people that are on the Reddit, dude. Yeah, streamer telling them anything in this situation would not be received well. I know. I thought what I was writing was from the heart. It was sincere. But no, I don't think it. I'm glad I didn't post it. Lex, if you come over to my Twitch channel and type in !IEM, it will give you a link to them.
This feels like an easy win to me.
Yeah. Do you want to hear what I was gonna say? You want? Because I have it written still. I have it written somewhere. Let me look. All right, here we go. What I was writing was like, all right, hey, streamer, content creator here, and please don't shoot. I don't get on Reddit often, but I figured I'd at least offer my perspective. And then I said, I've been making content for Gray Zone Warfare since before 0.1 dropped. I've supported this game through every major update, built whereisvulture.com to help the community track down our favorite crooked black market arms dealer, and was given the community leader role back in 0.1. I love this game, good, bad, and everything in between. I just don't understand the I don't watch Twitch, or I don't have time for streams, or fuck streamers. Some of those points, while valid, creating an account for a platform is a big ask if you're super against it. But here's what I know. MFG has set a record that they don't plan to go the route of microtransactions. If they ever did, they said that they would only be cosmetics, and the only cosmetics would be through Twitch drops and or charity initiatives. And then coming from the content creator perspective, Twitch drops can change lives. I've watched other creators hit Twitch partner status. I've watched other creators be able to pay off bills, medical debt, support their families, all because this community showed up for a game that everyone loves. Why watch someone play when you could just play is a great question. I've been asked that a million times over the 12 years that I've been making content for, and my honest answer is it isn't for everybody. But for some people, it is everything. It's community. It's a way to meet people. It's a way to find a squad, run missions together, loot Tiger Bay, do all of the things. It's a place where you can belong. And that's what I love the most about Twitch. If it's not for you, that's cool. But at the end of the day, this is what MFG has decided to choose to be the vehicle for these cosmetics. And most of the streamers in this space will love the game. Most creators are going to raid another streamer that is playing the game, that loves the game just as much as they do. So if you lurk a channel, you're probably going to get all of the drops that you need, even if you put it on before you go to bed. Counterpoint, if you really don't want to participate in this at all and donate money to other people, just create a Twitch account for yourself, stream the game, gift subs to your channel, and you'll get everything that you needed. I don't think that would have gone well now that I think of it, but that was from the heart. That was sincere to Reddit. I wish they wouldn't be so angry. I wish they wouldn't be so angry and know that content creators love this game just as much as they do. Just as much as they do. I watch the stream when I can't play the game. Same, dude. It's pretty simple. I don't get how people get it. I just don't get them getting angry and being like, Matt Finger, you need to do something out. Like, this is what they've chosen. You know? This is what they've chosen. We're gonna work on our alt character for a little bit today. Question with the wipe. Will loot crate locations change? Again, there is no wipe with this update. Blanket statement. No wipe with this update. Wipe will happen at the end of the year. No wipe currently. Will loot locations and crate changes? I don't think so. I doubt it. I doubt they would make that in this update. But with major updates where there is a wipe, when we go from a whole number to another whole number, yes, crate locations change, things change. But this update, I do not think that is happening. Again, this is a patch compared to 0.3 to 4, right? This is a 0.4.5.0. So we're not doing any crazy thing here. When do I think 0.5 is coming? I think 0.5 will be dropping in November. We don't know, but I would say November. Now, the question that's on everybody's mind is anything else actually going to release in November because of GTA? And we don't know. We don't know. Technically, MFG already does something separate if you buy the supporter edition. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean but that's a one-time thing, right? Like, there's this option for the game, right? Also, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me to hear the same people that bitch about free-to-play games and get all up in arms about games that have microtransactions out the ass to be asking for fucking microtransactions. I do not understand that. I do not understand that logic. They hate all these fucking games. Oh, that's a pay to win bullshit. And then they're like, but I want this and I don't want to watch streamers. Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, I don't understand. You don't want microtransactions is an incredibly slippery slope, man. It is not good. I mean, like, honestly, Destiny 1, they brought in microtransactions. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. They're like, oh, it's just cosmetics, guys. It's just for weapon skins and stuff that you don't need. And we're like, okay, cool. Destiny 2 came out, everything's behind a microtransaction. You know what I mean? Like, every fucking thing. And that sucks, dude. That sucks. Because before, you just played the game and you got the cool thing and you're like, this is awesome. Now, like, every gear set in Destiny sucks except for the ones that look cool as fuck that you have to pay money for, you know? Like, and that's the downside of it, man. I don't want to see microtransactions in this game. I think Twitch drops is the right move. I think other options, like if you donate to a charity, you know, they haven't done that yet necessarily, but like they've talked about it. Like, I think that's a good thing, you know, but it is what it is, man. For the people that want to watch the stream, you can still get decent gear in other ways. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get the limited time stuff, but I don't know. The whole thing with Reddit, man, it's unfortunate because it's a bunch of people screaming, and I don't think that's the way to properly affect change. You know, just yelling at a wall for a while is not gonna do anything. You know, it's just not gonna do anything, dude. What's the point of wipes? I would hate to have to do so. Wipes are very common in early access games, and part of it is because of the development of the game. When they introduce something new, they need you to play through the story. They need you to play through what the game is again to make sure everything made sense, to make sure everything works, to make sure there's no like big holes that you fall in, right? Very oversimplified explanation of why this exists, but that's why, right? Is that they need to make sure that this flow works, and the feedback that they get from that, they make adjustments, they change different things, they do different. That's why we're in the situation we're in, is because every wipe we've started over. Hey, these things suck. First feedback we gave them was, hey, yo, it took me 12 hours to get out of the fucking starter town. You know, like it took me 8 hours to get out of the starter town. I would like to get out of the starter town faster than that, please. And guess what? 0.2, they made it quicker. 0.3, they made it even faster. 0.4, what? We were out of the starter town in under 3 hours, because like we did the whole starter town yesterday. We were out of it in probably under 2 hours, man. Less than an hour, maybe even. But that is something that you're not going to get, that feedback. You're not going to get that feedback if you don't start over, right? If you don't wipe everything out and start over. Hey, look at this wipe. Not a lot of people are looting gear. They're going after just high value loot. They're leaving weapons. They're leaving like full on rigs behind, dude. Like honestly, in 0. What are we in now for? We're at 0.3. If we found an M2, a Phantom, or whatever the other big ass heavy one is, we pick that shit up, dude, all the time. We picked it up, no matter, like every single time, and we take them back, right? Like now that there's mortar cases, we pick up mortars all the time, right? But those things don't happen often in 0.4. because everyone's going after the high value items because it's, hey, this is already heavy, but I can get 40K for it. You know, I can get 60K for it. You know, oh, all this stuff together, it's going to equal out to like 100K, you know, like it's, that's just what it is. So You and I did it in less than an hour? Yeah. When you say good loot, are you talking about high value loot or are you talking about other stuff? Because I feel like that is a thing that they've experienced, that they're learning and they're seeing from the data of what's being looted, what's being sold, what's being consumed from the area. And it's not gear. It's not weapons. It's not. You've heard me say it. I'm like, oh, I'm dropping this gun because I'd rather be, heavy over, and grab this, right? Like, so it is definitely Timu Stone Mountain, lol. It's definitely different, man. Like, but that's all part of them wiping the game, is they're not going to see this information. They're not going to get this unless everybody starts over, especially when they introduce something new. So 0.5 almost confirmed 100% that crafting is coming in 0.5 based on the last live stream that Mara was a part of. It's pretty much confirmed at this point. We haven't got the 100%, but I feel like we're there, right? To me, it would be crazy if they didn't wipe the game and then just like, okay, you already have everything. Here's crafting also, and then it'd be like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, I think that you have to start from scratch to make that work. The shotguns in every weapons case is diabolical. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I like the quest items. I like the range and rifle magazines. Speaking of, we got to find someone in Lamang that can fly us over to Fort Nerith, because we need to pick up. We need to pick that up. Okay, well, let's play video games, man. We've been yapping. We've been yapping. Where's the game? On... Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, we're good now. Love the yapping. You gotta have some chat with the coffee. We didn't have any coffee this morning. We didn't have any, but we'll get some. Man, someone's already taken 10% here. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? All right, we have no. Oh, we have Bampa. Okay.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
Oh, we have a hard drive. We have something to turn in. Hold on. Crap. What task is this?
Raven here. Ready to head out.
Hey, handshake level 2. Let's go. Look forward to it when I can get on in the AM, dude. Yeah, man, I love talking. You know that. You know, I'm a professional yapper here, so. Yeah, shout out to Dime. He was like, "Hey, I made you a thing. Just use this instead." And I said, "Hey, I like that idea." So big shout out to Dime for building that yesterday. It does look better than just giant redacted things on the screen, right?
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
It's not as obstructive. Yeah, man. I'm always down for stuff, man. You know, I'm always down. All right. Sports drink. That left arm model's the bane of this game. Brother, every time I ask you something in the comments, you don't answer me, but you answer like the other 3 to 4 people who are writing. Yo, I'm sorry. It is not intended that I am skipping over you. So how my chat works is I stream on multiple platforms. So there's 2 streams on YouTube. There's my main stream on Twitch, and then there's the one stream that you're in on TikTok. But my chat from all of those comes into one chat that I have right here in my teleprompter, and it all combines. So when one of those chats is like, and your chat comes in, sometimes it just moves out of the chat window because all of the other chats are talking, right? So again, absolutely nothing personal, not specifically, hey, I'm not going to answer your question or I'm not going to read your thing. It's just because sometimes Twitch is moving faster, YouTube is moving faster. A lot of times the same complaint happens on Twitch because TikTok is like, what game is this? What game is this? What game is this? What game? And like it just boots all the other chats out of there. So again, nothing personal on missing your comment. I really do. My favorite part about streaming is talking to you guys. So when I miss shit like this, that makes me feel bad, you know? You have 120 hours in the game and suddenly I have a feeling I can't do nothing else. It's called burnout. Play a different game for a little bit. It's totally normal. It happens. When you feel like, hey man, I feel like I just don't have anything to do in this game. I'm bored. I don't want to do any, play a different game for a bit. Check something else out. Download something that you haven't played yet. Maybe you haven't checked out Arena Breakout. It's free to play, so it's not going to cost you anything. Download Arena Breakout. Play it for a little bit. See how you like it. At that point, you can come back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this game. Again, there's stuff to do. Obviously, the repetitive missions of just being able to repeat things now is a good thing, and it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because the longevity of the game goes on now, right? You can play it as long as you want. Bad thing is, eventually, you're probably going to get bored of the game. Hey, I'm bored of doing the same things. If you only play on the PvE server, that's going to come sooner than it will if you play on the PvP server. PvP server there's always kind of something to do because you can go try to mess with people, or you get messed with by people, right? Like, so there's always kind of something to do depending upon where you play. But I will say that if you only play PvE, it is going to get boring faster because there's, you know, you're only playing against the AI. And in my experience with the PvE server, a lot of times the AI is already dead and I don't even get to shoot my gun at things, you know, like, so like I find that my enjoyment of playing PvE isn't as much as I enjoy playing PvP, because there's a lot of variables that you can't control in PvP and you don't know what's going to happen. Right. But again, I just think playing another game for a little bit is always a good way to avoid some of that burnout. The other thing is you can wipe your account at any time. Once a week, you can wipe your account. So, you know, we are on a brand new account. Not like we bought the game again, right? So this is we have three copies of the game that we play on. We have our main, which is our Crimson Shield account, and then we have this account, which is on Lamang, and then we have a Mithras account. And my goal prior to the drop starting is to get all three of these accounts to a level that if someone from another faction, you know, another streamer was like, hey, I would love to run some games with you, I can be like, cool, what faction you in? And I just join on whatever character I have and go to it. You know what I mean? That's my goal. That's the reason that I'm, you know, playing these other accounts versus just playing my Crimson account. Oh, well, looks like I'm gonna have to kill these guys. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'm helping. I helped. I did it. I did it. I helped them. I always think this is San Francisco 49ers bag. I always think this is like a San Francisco 49ers fanny pack. What if we already are on the same faction? Well, what do you mean? We are on the same faction, but what if I thought you left? I thought you went to a different faction, Medkit. Well, the game lacks a lot of stuff. I mean, it is an early access game. You got to remember that, right? Like, that you signed up for this. You knew that this game was not finished and features were not fully fleshed out, and they were going to update this game as it goes. That's part of the deal. That's part of getting in the game at the level that you get in it, is that it's not done yet, right? That's just part of early access games, right? Is they update slowly and you get to play those things. Wait, I didn't do the thing at this one. Damn it, Bennett. I thought we got the check off. Maybe they dropped it too soon. Again, man, I think that the thing here is to take some time and play a different game for a little bit. If you're burnt out to the point where you think they dropped a early access game too soon, I think that you're in that spot. You're currently in that spot that you need to take some time away from it to appreciate what it is. Well, if you got the game for $1, man, you're the luckiest dude alive right there, then, you know? If you've gotten this much play out of the game for $1, I mean, that's a pretty big win, dude. That's a pretty big win. $1. I think, yeah, man, that's awesome. Oh, that's what it is, Medkit. That's probably why I haven't seen you. Yeah, that's our main account. I mean, that we're Crimson until we die too. But I did want to have, you know, another account leveled so that when and if we played with some other creators, that we'd be able to jump in and do the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love the suppressed guns, but well, A, I don't have any suppressors at the moment, so that's part of it. But B, 100%, dude. I fell for it the other day, dude. I was over at the employee housing area over by the golf course in Midnight Sapphire, and there was a player up on the hill with an unsuppressed weapon, and I was shooting the guards down in like the little makeshift area. I don't know if that's the I don't know if that's the like maintenance area or whatever. I think that's what it was. I think it was the maintenance area. And there was a guy on the hill, and I kept getting shot. I was like, dude, how are these AI hitting me, dude? And then it got killed. Then it was a guy. I'm like, oh, he literally had an unsuppressed weapon. I thought this guy was higher up. Another one? At least he didn't break my arm again. Do you guys like Crimson because of the mortar range? Honestly, I think the mortar range kind of sucks for Crimson because if you look at Lamang, you can hit Tiger Bay and Midnight Sapphire. If you're on Mithras, you can hit Fort Nerith and Tiger Bay, and maybe a little bit of the airfield. For Crimson, you can hit Midnight Sapphire, Fort Nerith, but that's it. And that kind of sucks. I think Mithras has the best mortar range because you can mortar both the tier 3 areas. Technically, I guess everyone gets 2 of the tier 3 areas that they can mortar, right? Lamang can do Midnight Sapphire and Tiger Bay. Crimson can do Midnight Sapphire and Fort Nerith, and Mithras can do Fort Nerith and Tiger Bay. I don't know. It's tough. I do think that if you control, like, it would be cool if you control the cops in the area, that there would be like additional mortar ranges that you could have. But I don't think they're ever going to do that, I'm being honest. I think it would be cool, but I just don't think they're going to do it. What am I looking for here? At the house? It was the house. Was the house. No, the game is Gray Zone Warfare. Best thing about the Gray Zone is the community and the players helping each other out. I agree, man. I think the community is great. Minus some of those Reddit folks. I feel like everyone runs midnight. I mean, I prefer going to midnight, but I also prefer going to midnight because I can hit it with a mortar if needed. We got a lot of things over here. What's this? Find out what happened. All right. I feel like it depends on where you loot more often. I agree, but I also think that I loot Midnight Sapphire more often than I loot Tiger Bay, because I like Midnight Sapphire and Fort Nerith I loot more often because I have mortar range there versus Tiger Bay, which I don't go to as often, partly because of not having the mortar range. What am I looking for over here? I feel like it was at the farm that I was just at. What am I looking for? I know the convoys. God damn it. It was literally right there. MFG said by 1.0 the map will be full. Yep, Kurt's right. Yeah, that is true, Medkit. Midnight Sapphire, it's all kind of like located there in the golf course, so it's like easy in and easy out. I think the map will expand. I definitely do. I do think a cool way to do a DLC for this game once it's out would be like make a cruise ship port and then just have like a close quarter battle. Dude, that's a good find. Shepherd's so far behind. I have gotten to the icebreaker in Tarkov. I have not successfully extracted from the icebreaker, but I have gotten to it. I like it. It just, you know, the Black Division just kills me every fucking time, dude. It's so annoying. I know that there's some ways to cheese it, but I haven't put enough time into it where I like watch like a guide on how to do the mission or whatever. Probably should just to get it over and done with, but I'm still a little sour on Tarkov because of not. What am I? We're on like 32 attempts to escape, and we have not. We've failed every time. So that feels a little bad. They turned him down and made him dumb like a week ago. Well, maybe I'm gonna have to try again then. You just started playing it again? Nice. Oh, this is pretty much the first time you played since 1.0? Yeah, we jumped back in for 1.0. We played both on PvE and PvP. And then ended up just kind of persisting on PvE just because of... it was a lot easier to get all the missions done. And not get killed and halfway through. So we made it a lot farther on the PvE account, obviously. Shit. There's something here. Hey, a scoop. You think you'd be able to find a hard drive over here, maybe? They threw more nades, but Nikita says that's your chance to shoot them. Lol. Of course, that's what Nikita says. Flashbang. Didn't kill them fast enough. How many fucking shots, dude?
I like your beard.
Yeah, I guess I pissed those guys off. We should go get the secret task. You guys know about the secret task? Come on. Come on. This is where we need skills, so I can climb up a fucking mountain, dude. Secret tunnel. Many men have searched for this, but we have found it. "1966 is notice from. Hey, look at that. Started a secret mission. It's too bad none of this stuff is lootable, though. Those are enemy stories in that box. They have gotten very large. Are we on PvP? We are. You can always tell because of the blue bands on the arm. You see the blue band, you know that it's PvP. Little soda. A little parched there, you know? A little parched, dude. Drop start tomorrow, man. I'm super excited. Super duper excited. Obviously, we'll be live at 7 a.m. as always. Unfortunately for us, though, we do have a big event on campus starting tomorrow. So I'll have to go there. So I won't be able to stream all day with you guys, but we'll have a place that you can get started with, and then we'll pass it on to one of the bros streaming the game. If you're new to Gray Zone and you're new to Twitch and you're just kind of getting familiar with the land, my name's Dammit Bennett. We stream this game every morning. Our schedule is 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. We start at 7. Typically, we end around 10 a.m. Eastern time because we go to campus and I have a full-time gig outside of this. Fridays, we stream all day, though. That being said, definitely just heard some shots over here. That being said, if you are new to the Gray Zone directory, I highly recommend taking a good look at who's here today streaming and support those people, because most of the people that are going to be streaming the game here today, since drops are not live yet, are people who actively support the game. And if you're going to gift subs, gift them to them. I don't know if it's going to be smart. I don't know. I don't know where that shot came from. So that's question number 1. Question number 2, is it worth picking up this mission yet, on the off chance that we have to fight somebody. This is currently our only. It's currently our only story mission. We did hear a shot, but we have not heard it since. These guys seem uninterested in us. All right, I think it's go time. Hate that pop-up that it gets right in the way of the gear. All right, collect the samples. I do really think there's somebody else here, so trying to be a little discreet about this. Money. And then it's a mini. All right, man. We'll be lurking. Yeah, we play on PvP. We're playing on PvP. What is the game? It's called Gray Zone Warfare, dude. What's the best weapon? I mean, I think really the M4 variants, so the DD-M4 or just regular M4 are pretty much the meta weapons in the game. That's somebody else. I don't think those AI saw me, but it just doesn't. It seems weird that somebody else was shooting. One of those guys sees me somewhere. Wow. Give me close enough. Got the LZ. These guys are all still alive, so I think maybe that AI just like happened to have seen me and started shooting at me. Because most likely these guys would be dead if there was another player over here. Is this Arma? No, it's Gray Zone Warfare. Any advice for new players? Loot pathing, things like that. I'm currently level 7. Looking for better gear. Yeah, man, there's some great gear all around the map. But obviously... it's just going to take some time to learn where those things are. That being said, you know, if you follow our short form channels, we post videos every day talking about Gray Zone and different topics and things. Great way to learn some areas of the map, areas of the game. Highly recommend following those channels. Shorts are posted on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram. Those are the 3 places that we post at. Everything we need. Clarify the identity. Oh, we gotta go over. Didn't see those guys come through. Little broken wind there. So this is a brand new character here. We started a Lamang character. And so we're starting over from scratch. But on our main account, which is Crimson Shield, we pretty much have everything done. Oh shit. Fuck. That one fucked us up, dude. That one messed us up. We're on the Mang today. Dime, how's it going? Big shout out to Dime for blurring the things for us yesterday. Need to find people to play PvP with. Just join, man, and you know, in your fob, you'll find some people that want to get down, dude. Give me a second, chat. All right, sorry about that, chat. Okay. I think we may have killed the... No, we didn't kill the boss. We would have gotten a prompt for it.
under our control.
Oh. Oh. Who the fuck is shooting at me? That is the boss.
Enemy presence confirmed at Gladius.
I don't remember where this last piece of the puzzle is. Is it upstairs?
We've lost control of Gladius.
I like your beard.
Alright. There it is. What do you got for us? Nothing good. Nothing good, dude. Food up here? Gold watch. Somebody switch to full auto. What? This guy's inside shooting me, trying to shoot me. Dude, got that guy through the freaking wall. Woo! For this game, like in my own hardcore mode, I just die. If I die once, I just reset. Dude, you're doing permadeath? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Permadeath would be fun. I just think that we would, we'd have to do PvE. Simply because of the stream sniping issue that we have. But that would be fun. Maybe one day we'll do a permadeath character. Yes, you can buy it on Steam currently. I will tell you this. If you go to grayzonewarfare.com, you can buy it directly from them, and you can use my creator code there. It will save you some money. But starting tomorrow, there will be a Steam summer sale that has Grayzone Warfare 33% off. We'll have Grayzone Warfare 33% off. So, if you can wait a day, you know, you can wait a day, it's worth it. All right, task. Complete. We do not have the briefcase. Where is that? It's in the dock over there. Yeah, old guy's hungry. Our guy is hungry, dude. All right, we need some blood because we used all of our blood. Those are good. No keys. Our chest rig is pretty much gassed, so I feel like trade out you. Sell this back.
I like your beard.
Oh, we need to accept all of our long-term tasks on the off chance that they're kill things, which they are. Do we not have any more story missions over here? We don't. So let's go over here and get this. Hey, we need this for our long-term task. Let's go. That's convenient. Maybe give us another one? No? Okay. I'm gonna get this for your brother. He's been making me play in Incursion Red River, so I'm gonna... Dude, absolutely, man. I love it. I love it, dude. Is this Escape from Tarkov? No, it's called Gray Zone Warfare. Yeah, if you're looking for like a fun little PvP, PvE experience, Incursion's great, dude. Okay, we just heard shots that I thought were this direction. Only thing left alive over here should have been this guy over on the dock. They are still alive. Got him. Got him. We got him. Yeah, that was a little frustrating. I think obviously, you know, a game like Gray Zone Warfare is much further along than Incursion is. I think that's part of it. Kind of too bad the boss didn't have the key. We'll need that here soon. I actually haven't gotten lucky on keys at all.
I like your beard.
Dang it. Well, damn, dude. Game looks pretty cool. What it's called? It's called Gray Zone Warfare. It goes on sale tomorrow. It'll be 33% off tomorrow on Steam. If you want to buy it right now, I recommend buying it from grayzonewarfare.com and then using my creator code on the discount area. You'll get a little bit of a discount, but if you really want to save some money and get the game for as cheap as you can buy it tomorrow. Tomorrow after 9 a.m., I want to say, is when the Steam sale goes live, I want to say. Not 100% on that, but that sounds about right. Dude, I just killed your friend. Why are you waving me off? Do 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 do. Did I accept this task? Oh, I did. Logbook and doc. Intel.
Eyes on Diamond. Hostile activity detected.
So there was a guy
I like
there.
your beard.
$69. Nice.
Be advised, enemy forces have taken Diamond.
Somebody's mortaring it. That's not what we were looking for. We are still looking for this briefcase. Shit, we need that. What are we missing here? Recover intel. The logbook was in here, so I doubt. Oh shit. I don't know if we killed that guy with it. No. We still have 0 player kills. Tree shadows through us.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
How do you know who I am?
I just saw you. I'm coming out. I'm friendly. Where'd you go? Hello. Are you Bennett? I'm getting information that you're Bennett.
Maybe. Oh,
Oh.
dude, Pulpit, what's up, bro?
Hey, what the fuck?
Why would you
How
shoot
did
at me,
you
bro?
not die? I shot you 3 times.
I don't know how. I have terrible gear on. You're a terrible shot, apparently.
I guess. You hit me twice and I have to do 3 surgeries. What are you doing?
You know, I'm just over here hanging out. You know, looking for.
I was over there just, racking my brain how you didn't just die. And then someone said, "That's Bennett. I'm watching his stream too."
I love that, dude.
Well, I had to call it truth.
Yeah, no, I appreciate. You know. I looked and I was like, hey, I still have 0 player kills on this account. I guess I didn't kill that guy.
You hit me twice. I had a brain surgery, stomach, and lung surgery to do.
It would have been very.
Bullets, I don't know how.
It would have been very funny if you got killed by not a streamer.
Yes, that would have been hilarious. You're lucky. I even wall banged you too.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, wait, what? Huh? Who's over there?
I was like, telling your shots. So I was up. We had Timmytown campers at Charlie 1, and I was gonna try to fight them, but teammates got them. So then I was just like, well, I have this sniper on. It's like, let me go try to snipe. We heard shots by BP, and then I heard shots this direction, so I ran over this way. I was like, he's got to be over.
Yeah. Did you just take over Diamond?
I didn't, but
Somebody's over there then.
yeah, friendly.
I thought that was you.
Have
Do you remember the intel is out here?
I think it's in. I thought it was in the one you have to jump in, or maybe right here, on this table.
No intel there.
It might be the one. Did you jump into this building?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, this one you gotta jump in. Somewhere in here, maybe.
This would be the one. There she is. Yeah, I went to drop my bag and I'm like, oh shit, I've got mission stuff on me. I can't.
Oh, I can't drop it. That's hilarious, dude. What are the chances? Almost had you.
Hey, you know what? Same, dude. I was like, how did this guy not
Everything
kill
happens
me?
for a reason.
Yeah. No, you know.
We were meant to say hi to each other.
Exactly. Brothers from another mother, you know.
Exactly. Huzzah! Well, do you own Gator?
I do.
Okay.
That's actually where I was headed until someone started shooting at me.
How rude of them. How rude.
How rude.
All right. Well,
Sir.
we'll split ways.
That sounds good. I think you own Diamond, so you're set.
Yes. Heading that way.
GG, brother.
Look out there.
The enemy of my enemy is my brother. You know what I mean? Are you guys teaming, Kappa? I just think it's funny, like, I got shot by this guy. I'm like, oh my God, fuck, no. I'm like, where did he go? Hey, wait, are you Bennett? Like, wait, how do you know that? When I heard him start talking, I'm like, dude, that sounds like Pulpin, but I didn't want to be like, Pulpin? Brother? Oh, man. That's so good, dude. I'm the one on Pulpin stream. I did tell you on TikTok. Oh, I missed it. I missed it on TikTok. That's awesome.
Be advised, friendlies in your AO. Watch your fire.
Oh, Don, I do see you said that's that Pulpin. It's Pulpin. That's funny, dude.
We've established control over Diamond.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pulpin. Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know who this guy is. Is he stream sniping me? Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh, that's so good, dude. Guys, I'm so excited for tomorrow's drops. It's going to be great. We'll only be able to get on and get the drops going for about an hour or so.
I like your beard.
But then I got to go to campus. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Patch drops tomorrow, 9 a.m.-ish. Ask? Andover? Oh, we never found the briefcase. That's okay. That's okay. We completed the task. We completed the task.
Contact. Diamond is under attack.
Oh, man, that's so good. Guys, unfortunately, I have to end now because I have to take my dog to the vet this morning. He had a seizure last night, so we gotta do that. But I appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna go raid Pulpin because that was a great interaction with him. Love that dude. If you guys aren't following Pulpin, make sure to hit that follow button. We're gonna go raid him right now. I will see you guys tomorrow for drops. Super excited about it, but I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go raid him right now. Go over there, spam some emotes, and then we'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Peace.